and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
So I've been doing terrible about doing these vlogs. They're just really hard whenever you're a stay-at-home mom, work-from-home mom. And so anyways, I'm going to try to do better. So this week, I don't have any custom orders because it is the week of July 4th. And I took the week off from custom orders because I didn't know if I was going to do a pre-sale or what the plan was. But I decided not to because I've been doing so much lately. So last week was actually a really good week. We had a cookie class. We had custom orders that we did. So yeah, it was the end of June. It's time for me to do my June recap. So I'm going to do that for y'all at some point to let you know how June went for 2025. And then this week, what we have, today is Tuesday, July 1st. We have a farmer's market tomorrow, which is my first one on a Wednesday. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure. I have to take my kids to that too. So that will be interesting. So we have the farmer's market tomorrow. And then I have orders that are due like the middle of next week, which is not common, but I do have those. So I will actually start those this weekend. So for this farmer's market, the internet. So for the farmer's market, I'm doing some sugar cookies. I'm doing some like large crumble style cookies. Yes, they hear me.
How do they hear you?
On their phone or TV.
And don't have phones?
It's the people watching. Okay, can I finish?
People don't know.
Okay.
You mean the radar?
Sure. Okay. And then I actually did some macarons, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to keep all my stuff in a cooler this week so we don't melt. I'm going to do some snickeroos because it's like Rice Crisp cereal. And then I'm going to do some Rice Crisp treats, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, look, Kenny. And then we got distracted by the fire truck. Sorry about that. And then what else am I going to do? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to do the macarons. And I had some test macarons that the shells are fine, but they were all misshapen. So I'm going to actually turn those into like truffle cups, which I'm really excited about. So we're going to do those. Those are going to be strawberry and vanilla. And then I have some lemon macarons. I'm going to put some buttercream and lemon custard in the middle.
Mommy,
Yes, honey.
can I get my Oreo?
That's fine. I'll get it in a second. And so, yeah, that's the plan. I will keep y'all posted. Please excuse the chaos. Morning, guys. It is Wednesday, which means it's the day of our midweek market, and I'm kind of nervous because I'm about to show you what the weather looks like. I don't know if you can hear behind me, but it's not good. And the market is on grass, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. I will keep y'all posted if we even have this market. So let me turn you around and show you what we're working with right now. And the market is in about 7. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I don't have a mic, so I hope you can hear me okay. But I am currently packing the van. I'm cleaning out the cooler because it is so hot here in the south. And as you know, I do baked goods, and if I don't have a cooler today, I'm afraid that my items will melt since it is an afternoon market. So, yeah, so I'm cleaning that out with my kids running around being crazy, and we're gonna get it loaded up. I'm packing up the table, I'm packing up the tents. I'm actually doing something new this time, and I'm trying some table risers. I have seen some people do that to make your table actually, you know, more eye level and easier for people to reach and see things on. So we're gonna try that and see how that works. I will keep you posted on that. The market today is actually like an hour and a half shorter than usual. So Saturday markets are like 8:30 to 12:30. This is from 4 to 6:30 on a Wednesday. So I don't really know how it's gonna go, but we'll see. It is the Wednesday before 4th of July, so I have some 4th of July themed treats. So I'm hoping that some people will pick out some items for that. Okay. Am I? You're silly. And so, yeah, so I'm excited. But I'm going to get this cooler packed, and I probably need to get another cooler, so I'll have 2 to take. But yeah, that's the plan, and I will keep y'all posted. Hey y'all, welcome back. So I am a couple days late because we had the 4th of July holiday, but I'm going to go over today what we sold at the market and what went well and if it was worth it and all that fun stuff. So this week, like I said before, I didn't have any custom orders, so really it was just getting ready for the market, and I have actually almost 15 dozen cookies next week, decorated cookies. So I will have a busy week next week, so I've already started prepping for that. So it was just nice to kind of have a slower week, and I didn't do any pre-sales for the 4th of July because I wanted to enjoy the holiday with my family, which one of my helpers is right here. And so, yeah. So for the market, I just tried new things again, just trying to see what works. And it was weird because it was a Wednesday market instead of a Saturday market. So it was a different demographic, different people coming and working. But yeah. So I actually took macarons this week, which was the first time I've been actually working on that recipe. I want to add that to the menu in general, like as with my bakery business.
You want to become...
What?
You said you want to become...
I don't know. I must have said the wrong word. So I wanted to add that to the menu. So I want to become better at making macs. So I've been working on those, and I took a lemon flavor. That's all I took was lemon flavored macarons this week. And my market manager actually bought all this. So those sold out literally in the first 5 minutes that I was there. So I have decided I have 2 more Saturdays. Today is actually Saturday, July 5th. So I have next week, the 12th and the 19th. And so next week will be my first time trying this. And I'm just going to take 4 flavors of macarons. And then I'm going to take decorated sugar cookies. I'm going to take sunflowers and seashells, kind of like summer theme. And then I'm going to take 1 drop cookie, which is my sourdough matcha cookie. And that's it. And we're going to see how we do there. And we're going to sell the macs for $2 each. They're a pretty decent size. We'll see how it goes. If you have kids, then you know my life. We're laughing at each other. So we're going to try and see how it goes. But this week I sold my macarons. They were smaller. Again, so I sold them for $3 for 3 macarons for $2 because they were smaller ones. And they were just test flavor, testing it out. So I sold all of those for a total of $32. And then I'm actually going to up my price next time to $2 a macaron, but they are larger. So next week I'm going to have classic vanilla with sprinkles. I'm going to have chocolates. I'm going to have lemon, and I'm going to have strawberry. So those are going to be my 4 flavors for macarons. This week I sold packs of sugar cookies. I sold sugar cookie dippers that I had with buttercream, and then I sold a simmer pot, and I sold a cotton candy lollipop, homemade dye-free. So that was it for a total of about $60. So again, not great, but worth it to know that macarons were very popular. So I had them on my sign, and almost every person that came asked for them, but I marked it out because they were sold out. So that just let me know that the market was there. People were interested. They wanted to know more. They wanted to buy one just to try one. So we're going to have those next week. So I'm really excited. I've already made the vanilla. Okay, knock it off. There you go. I've already made the vanilla and the chocolate shells to have them in the freezer. So then on Wednesday or Thursday, I'll pull them out, fill them, and then give them 2 days to mature in the fridge with the white chocolate ganache and whatever filling, or the chocolate ganache and whatever filling I have in there. So I'm really excited about that. So that is the update from the market. Not a great selling week, but good to know that macarons are a need in the community. So I'm excited about that. I will keep y'all posted for the market next week. Like I said, I have 14 dozen, almost 50 dozen decorated sugar cookies to make this coming week. I've already baked 5 dozen of those. So I'm going to finish baking today. I'm going to start decorating 3 dozen tonight, and we'll get on with it. So I'll see y'all next week.